All right, first off, appreciate you for stopping through Dallas Wall Street. For those that's watching that don't know who you are, let them know who you are.
My name Will Mano.
And where you from?
Shit, I'm from the Chris, Royal Chris, Oak Cliff. But I don't live all over this bitch though. From the north to the grove.
Okay, so when did you get into music?
Shit. I've been wanting to do music my whole life. Shit. When the lights was off when I was young, I would freestyle myself to sleep and shit like that. So I've been doing this. I've been rapping for a minute, but dropping music, shit. Last year, I dropped my first video last year. Yeah.
And who you dropped the video with?
I shot it with the nigga I shot it with from Louisiana. His name JR, but the video ain't even on YouTube. I had dropped it on my own channel and she got deleted though.
Okay. So from this year of getting into music, what are what do you see that you didn't know about the industry, like getting into this business?
Shit, what I done learned, you gotta touch some elbow. See me, I ain't really know. I don't interact with people. I'm more to myself, so I gotta learn to get up out of that. I gotta be where everybody is. Shit, I gotta be where it sits so I can show them who I am.
And where do you draw your inspiration for your music?
Shit, just my life, shit I done seen, places I done been.
And speaking of your life, how were you raised? Like, how was that?
Shit, whole lot of ups and downs. Whole lot of ups and downs. I done been through a lot of shit from the bottom to the top.
Is it anybody in the city, like artist-wise, that you are close to that you know?
Shit. Yeah, I done been around a lot of rappers. Shit, the nigga who suggested me to you, well, first it was my kinfolk Highway Mark, and then Tony Gunner ended up plugging me in, which I fuck with Tony. Mark my blood, so I fuck with them. And then, like, inspiration-wise, for 3 died, I was fucking with 3 music. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with a lot of people, though,
Yeah.
music-wise. You know what I'm saying?
Man, seeing that all of these rappers are getting killed, and since you mentioned Mo3, you just seen PNB Rock get killed, I mean, LBG Duck, and all these different artists. What made you decide to still want to get into this music? Like, do you feel like it's dangerous being an artist?
Life dangerous, bro. You can die. You can die anywhere, any day, bro. So, if you're gonna let being scared keep you away from doing what you wanna do, bro, you ain't gonna never go nowhere.
Do it just make you think different, like just you got to move different, or just do it open your eyes when you see these things happen?
I ain't gonna lie, I always move like to where I know anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? I always move like that.
So, you dropped a tape about a month ago called Dead Presidents.
Yeah.
So, what was the thought behind this tape?
Really, if you listen to it, most of the shit I'm talking about on there is money shit. It was a little extra shit, but it was mostly money. And then the intro of the song, Dead Presidents, I fuck with them Dead Presidents too.
Yeah.
So yeah, that all go together.
If somebody that's watching never heard of you or anything, what would be the record you'll tell them to go listen to?
It's 2 of them. Really, I listen to that whole bitch.
Yeah.
But it's my shit. So, Sticked Up, I talk my shit and Sticked Up, and In the Trenches, them my 2 best ones. But I got a tape on that bitch called Meet the Plug. That bitch more of a storytelling. I'm gonna get more into my storytelling. I got part 2 and part 3 coming out of that bitch too.
So what type of music would you say you make? Would you say you're into storytelling more, or
Mostly, I tell my story. You feel me? That's mostly what I do. But I can come up with a story too. Some shit that a motherfucker will listen to and be like, damn, it might be a show or a book. You feel me?
Yeah. So how do you feel about rapping? Like, do you consider yourself more of an artist? Like, do you have is this something that back in the day that got you into music, or?
Wayne, Young Money, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I fucked with Young Money as a kid. I fucked with Young Money. Young Money with Wayne doing this thing.
What do you see from Wayne that you feel like that you want to incorporate in your movement?
Shit. Wayne, the reason why I used to want to freestyle so much. I freestyle like a bitch. Wayne had me freestyling like a bitch. So I can go in the studio and knock out some shit quick. I love Wayne shit. Wayne made me want to freestyle like that.
Yeah. The record that you dropped with Tony Gunner, let's talk about that record, Murder Murder.
That record right there. I ain't writing none of that. That record right there was freestyle. I heard the beat. My boy Johnny made the beat. Shout out Lights Out Johnny. Johnny made the beat. I got on that bitch. I did that bitch. You know what I'm saying? And I ended up letting Tony hear it. He liked that bitch too, so we ended up doing that bitch together. He ended up linking me in with He ended up linking me in with Mellow Vision. You feel me?
So that's my next question. How you
Mellow Vision too? Yeah.
So how many videos have you dropped since you've been rapping?
Since I've been rapping, I done dropped 5 videos. I had my own YouTube channel. That bitch gone though. I had like 4 or 5 videos on that bitch. I did a song not too long ago with my kinfolk, nigga, Blockefella Kunta.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We dropped a song called Early 2000. That bitch went up too.
Yeah. So how important do you feel visuals are in this day and age?
Visuals important, but they gotta see that shit. They can listen to that shit, but they be want to see that shit, especially the young ones.
Yeah.
They want to see. I done heard them say it though.
Yeah.
So they be want to see that shit.
What do you expect to see yourself in the next 5 years?
Next 5 years, next 5 years I'm gonna be on something big and better. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. All right, so I asked a lot of artists the same question because I want to find where's the disconnect between the artists and the bloggers.
Yeah.
How do you feel about blogs, first of all?
As far as music, blogs, important. As far as the messy shit, I don't really like all the messy shit.
So do you think that you need bloggers these days more than a DJ?
Yeah, 'cause everything on the internet. Everything on the internet. You can blow up on the internet overnight. You can blow up in a club locally. You can blow up on the internet overnight.
Yeah.
On the internet overnight.
So do that affect the way you market? You know, do you tend to market more on the internet than in the clubs?
I have, but I'm finished doing more footwork in
Yeah.
the clubs too, cause they both work together.
Yeah. So the way the internet is, you just kind of mentioned how the blogs be on the messy shit, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of artists put the messy shit out.
Yeah. They do.
You know what I'm saying?
It's their fault.
Yeah.
They do that.
A lot of, and that's because nowadays everything's about a click and a view.
Mm-hmm.
So you get like a Charleston White, you get Rainwaters and all these guys that's not rappers, but they doing all these interviews and they getting paid to do these interviews.
Yeah.
Because of their, I'm saying, controversial stuff. You know what I'm saying? So do you think that that's a way to market? Like, do you think that you can be a character online and then not deal with the consequences offline?
That's debatable, but it's a good way to market because they got shit they trying to do too. So everybody trying to, market how you want.
Would you market like that? Would you market like this just a character online, or this ain't me in real life?
Nah, I couldn't play a character. That's just I couldn't play a character unless I was getting paid in the movie.
Yeah. So what you working on next?
I got a tape coming out in November. I'm gonna drop it on the 25th. That's my cousin's birthday. He died like last year. So I'm gonna drop that bitch. It's called Scorpio Pain. It's really gonna be all pain songs. It's gonna be relatable too though. You feel me? It's just me rapping about my life. Shit I don't experience.
So how do you go through things like that? Like you said that you've been at these lows, you've been homeless before, you know, you losing family members and friends. How do you keep going and pushing music?
I keep going, shit, because I ain't got no choice. And I put it in the music, that helped me keep going too. Push it through the music, go in there, bitch, make some shit, put your soul into it, they gonna feel it, somebody gonna feel it.
Yeah. And what producers do you work with?
Right now, I really only work with Lights Out Johnny. Lights Out Johnny.
And he from Dallas?
Yeah.
And are there any producers that you know from Dallas that you want to work with?
Nah, not really. I take that back. My first song I ever recorded at the studio was with DJ Lil Norby. This was back in 2018. I had recorded a song with him. I put it on SoundCloud, but I never did nothing with it.
Okay, so what do you do to gain exposure? You know, if you know, you say that You don't want to be a character, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then, how do you market on the internet to get seen over these other artists?
Promote the music. You make good music, man. Everybody ain't making good music. I'm gonna be honest. Everybody ain't making good music. So you promote your good music and you keep making good music. Somebody they gonna grab a hold of you.
All right, it's always been a talk in Dallas about how Dallas can't come together in the music scene, will never make it because of that reason. How do you feel about Dallas music scene?
Dallas music scene doing this thing. It ain't never gonna. I don't feel like it'll ever be a point where everybody get along, bro. It ain't gonna work. That ain't never work.
So do you think that people just use that as an excuse as to why they don't have any motion?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it was I don't know if you've seen a lot of those the interview with Big Chief and the situation that happened between him and Finesse 2 times and all the things that was saying about him and Trap Boy and all this stuff. Do you think that it's a disconnect between the younger generation of artists and the older generation of artists in Dallas?
To a certain point, with some older people and some young people, it's gonna always be a disconnect. Cause they gonna have different views, man. They come from different times.
So how do you feel about so Houston is a city that has artists that's been platinum and had major deals, and it's easier for them to have to guide their youth through, right?
Mm-hmm.
In Dallas, we got artists that's had major deals, but not really successful major deals. Like nobody's went platinum, nobody got gold records. I mean, from the previous generation. Mm-hmm. And do you think that it'll work out if artists learn from those? Like if it was able that they could tap in and get information of the industry, because whether somebody wins or loses, just having the experience could teach you how to not take the L or how to avoid the L.
Yeah. You can always learn a game from somebody older than you. Don't mean all game given from somebody older than you good. You gotta be able to weed through it though.
So would you be open to work with artists of the generation? Like how would you think that they would need to, should they be reaching out to the younger artists or should the younger artists be able to reach out to the?
I feel like whoever wanna reach out, bro. It ain't nobody obligated to do that shit. It's all about what you wanna do. If you wanna talk to somebody, you go talk to them.
Okay. And a lot of people say that we got gatekeepers like Bebe, the niggas at the radio station, pretty much.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that Dallas have gatekeepers?
We got them. It's if they're effective. Feel me? We got gatekeepers, but how effective are they for the people that's trying to come up?
You the first artist that answered that question that way that I asked that question. Yeah. Everybody always say we don't got gatekeepers.
We got.
And I always say that everybody has gatekeepers.
Yeah.
You got, if he at the radio station, he can get you in at the radio, he can get you in this, he's a gatekeeper.
Yeah.
But like you said,
hit that a gatekeeper.
Yeah.
Hit that. Man, say, I was riding when what's that song Gully did with Rennie Rucci?
Oh yeah.
I was riding when that bitch first played on the radio. That's he put him on. That's putting him in rotation. That's gatekeeper.
So do you think that Hit That is like one of the only ones that's trying to do something for the city?
Nah, I wouldn't say he is, but like everything else, it's about relationships. If you ain't got no relationship with them, they ain't gonna do shit for you for free.
Yeah.
Ain't shit free.
So how do you plan on gaining these relationships with these people that you don't know?
You gotta be where they at.
Yeah.
Rub shoulders with them. Talk to them. Let them know what you're trying to do. If they want some money, you get them that money. You feel?
Yeah, for sure. So
how you build relationships
though? Let everybody know where they can find you at and what you got coming next. Just reiterate it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So they can.
Well, on Instagram, you can find me at L103, ELMANO3. That's my Instagram. Shit, I tell all my music be in my bio. Every time I drop something, I'm gonna post it. It's gonna always be there.
Well, I appreciate you for stopping through.